my camera turned on me while I was trying to sit in a chair, and now I lost what I was going to say at the end of that video. So now here's a small take of it. Anyway, my point is, um, um, the very life that we're supposed to live here on this planet, according to Scripture, is only lived out by some people, and these people are living it and they are enjoying it. Let me say that again. The simple life, the simple, quiet, limitless life, or should I say limited life, that many people would run away from and call it trash, and call it, you know, a box, and call it prison, and call it bogus and retarded or whatever. Okay, there's people that are living these lives, and we are having a blast. We are living our best life. Um, as we grow up in the church like I have, and we start to understand how to, that's why I call myself a life applications officer, because I have to take what's in those scriptures and apply that to modern day life. Okay? And that's what I'm trying to get my audience, the haters, the stalkers, as well as those that come to my channel on a friendly visit. I should have named my channel Christianity is Unstoppable. That's what I should have named it. Matter of fact, I might switch the name again in another 60 days or so and give it that title. But Christianity is unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always going to be people walking in the churches. There's always going to be atheists and homosexuals and people that were so sure that they wanted to have nothing to do with God. People that were so sure that, it was just funny, and they're laughing and everything like that. And then one day out of clear blue, what, you're a Christian now? Yeah, I had to, like I actually met God, or I actually um, had an encounter with God, or, something the preacher said, or, my wife or my kids, or something. Something led them to quit making fun of it and give themselves to it. Okay? And we can do it. We can stop living in this moving world where we think we always got to trash the simple things in life and go higher. And we don't. We can, I enjoy coming home and, just eating and reading and, you know, um, talking on the phone with my friends about the Lord, and I watch a movie here and there. A lot of times I turn on the TV and things go too far and I cut the TV off. I don't want to see that garbage. You know what I mean? You was doing fine until you put two teenagers in the bed together, and even though they're not really teenagers in real life, the whole point of it was two teenagers climbing in the bed together against their parents' will. I don't want to watch that garbage, okay? You know what I'm saying? Just like in that, it wasn't Bonnie and Clyde. What was it where them two retarded youngsters, everybody said leave them alone, let them do their thing, let them move in together and all like that. And it showed the story of how they survived. It had a happy ending to it, but I've seen these endings in real life, and they weren't like that movie. That movie lied. And so we live in a world where we're being lied to every day. We're being lied to in movies. Come on now, don't tell me that you don't ever try and live out some of the stuff that you see in movies. Don't tell me you don't have a favorite actor or a favorite superstar or the character that a favorite superstar plays that you sometimes think you are that person or you want to be that person. You know what I'm saying? Um, I remember when I first saw Rambo, I wanted to be Rambo. You know what I mean? Um, but every time I thought about it, here come the cops. I get arrested before I can make it out to the jungle. I don't even know how to get to the jungle. Okay. Um, but you know, I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart that it's worth it's worth you know um, kind of like investigating a murder. It's not your problem. God bless the family who lost this loved one, but depending on how this person died, you might want to investigate and really pour your heart out to the people involved and really investigate the opposing team, because you never know, it might apply to you in some kind of way. It might apply to you eventually. Um, we have to be more open not only to the negativity that's going on in the world. My subscribers and my stalkers, I call them stalkers. They love to say stuff like, well, D-Roy needs to get out and have a conversation with with transgender people, or he needs to get out and have a conversation. He needs to travel the world and have a conversation with these kind of people and these kind of people. But you haven't had a conversation with a Christian. If you're having a conversation with a Christian that is hanging out with a bunch of atheists, that's not a conversation. That's business. You know. No, you need to have a conversation with Christians that are opposed to the normal everyday lifestyles that everybody adheres to, that everybody follows. You need to have a conversation with people that are totally different from you, and people that are living a lifestyle, and people that have a peace that you've never had before. You need to have a conversation with those people. Because, see, I don't get up every day and wish that my reality was something else. I don't get up every day and, wish I could be like Star Trek. I did when I was a kid, you know. Um, but, and I used to imitate Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock all the time, and one of my family members would play Mr. Spock and I would play Captain Kirk, and then we would get mad at each other. No, I want to be Mr. Spock, you can be Captain Kirk, and you know, but as I've gotten older, I realized that most non-Christians still try to live unrealistic lives. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, getting wasted, getting drunk. Okay. Somebody walked in onto my job the other day with a hangover. Okay. And then somebody else had to take 3 days off because he, was doing something that he shouldn't be doing. Okay. But this is the realities that they live, and these aren't realities. These are things that are dumb. You can't do these things. What about when you laugh and mock and you think that somebody created that laugh and that mockery against their own selves because of something they said? And yes, I'm going there. Um, I just think that you're beyond silly. There's a bigger word for that. You're beyond unrealistic. You're beyond not taking things seriously here. You're beyond YouTube, and in YouTube land, everybody lives in this fantasy where they think that they can do anything they want to do on YouTube, and as long as it's YouTube, it's okay. That's another fantasy that's not true. Okay, but I know people that are on YouTube and Facebook, and they're knocking on each other's doors with a number 9. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, um, and you say, oh well, that would never be me because I don't take it that seriously or whatever. But yet you're still there, and your whole channel is all about making fun of other people, like you don't have anything to make fun of. Let me say that one more time. Your whole channel is about you making fun of other people, like you don't have anything to make fun of. Your whole channel is about, you yelling at somebody like you're really there and like they're really there in the room with you. Like nobody's looking at your content and saying, this idiot, you know. But the fact is, I'm happy with every day, more and more and more, I accept the fact that I live on planet Earth and life is hard. I live on planet Earth, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't get the same thing. God has made some of us, we're going to be rejected by people. We're going to be rejected, and I'm okay with that because I know God loves me. I'm not a jock. I'm not Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome, and all like that. I'm not Denzel Washington. I'm not Will Smith. I'm just an average Joe. I'm not even, I don't know, most people think I'm not even worthy to be an average Joe. I wouldn't say most people, but a lot of people, including myself. I don't consider myself an average Joe. I think I'm very, very strange, in a good way. Um, but I don't mean to be, I just am. That's the way God made me. But a lot of people look at that and they blame me instead of blaming God. I had a young girl, teenage girl, one time, give me a long lecture about some things that were totally outside of my control. And it got so bad that I told her dad, I said, are you ready to go? I'm not going to sit here and listen to no more of this. Okay? But thank God today that woman is in the military, and I'm sure that when she got to the military and had to keep up with all the men, I'm pretty sure she's a lot humbler now. Okay? She ain't still got that same old attitude, like, like people create themselves and their own problems. No, they are born with them. Most of the time, there's some things, like I already just went through that. There's some situations where they create their own problems, but a lot of their issues they're born with. But ain't nobody born in the wrong body. Ain't nobody born in a gender that just started yesterday. Okay? No. You can't keep making this up. Because even though you would like to change your reality, and that's what a lot of these kind of people do, they like to change their reality because they're not content But yet you want to laugh when the Christians talk about it. You want to laugh, but you're the one that's not happy with yourself. You're the one that feels you need to change your reality. Your reality is you're a biological man that doesn't know how to be a man. And so you think that you can be a woman when you don't even know how to be a man yet, and vice versa. A woman is a very complicated subject. And nobody be a woman. Women don't even understand how they get to be women. How you? Let me shut up. That's a deep well. That's a deep subject. And the most precious subject. And I think that's why people want to go there, because they know it's beautiful and all like that. But see, you're making it about sex. You're making it about outward beauty. Woman is more than that. Woman is chromosomes and hormones and reproductive organs and you know you know spiritual feminines that nobody can touch but her. Not another woman, not a trans woman, a trans man. Nobody can touch her feminines except God. You know, because it's given to her in the womb. You know, but see, that's over y'all's head. Y'all think that life is just like whatever dumb idea comes to our brains, we will go there and we will give it a shot. And you're wrong. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. But like I said, I'm closing. A lot of people are going to just, a lot of people are going to have their day of reckoning. This is what the Lord was speaking to me on the way home. I was thinking about everything that has expired and inspired, okay, um, over the last few weeks, and all this. And the Lord told me there's going to be a day of reckoning. Everybody has a day of reckoning. Not only on the day of judgment, not only in the rapture and the tribulation, but right here on earth, when we think that we are perfect, and when we think that we are safe and peaceful and happy, and we think that all we have to do is just keep laughing. One day we wake up and it's not funny anymore. For some of the best of us, it's not funny anymore. One day we're going to wake up and it's not funny anymore. One day we're going to wake up and we're sick of everybody in our life because all they did was help us laugh. They never helped us take anything serious. But I am DeRoy Cruz. I am your life applications officer. Thank you for watching. If you want to talk to me, ask me a question in the comments section, and I will do a video about it. I don't mind doing that. The one thing I won't do is play games with haters. I won't play games with stalkers. I'm not going to get on here for somebody to give me a different view of myself and to make me think I'm a nobody. And I mean, what do you want from me? You guys, I go to your channel and it's like I should just jump the bridge. And I'm not gonna let you do me like that. I'll just not watch your videos. That's all. But if you want to talk to me, you want to dialogue with me as you put it, which you really don't, why don't you just leave a comment in the comment section? And if it's really a smart question, if it really makes sense, if I'm really confused about the question or any of that, you know what I mean? I will look into it and make a video about it. I promise you. But we're not going to play this game of let's embarrass DeRoy and let's make DeRoy feel smaller than what he is, and let's take turns, passing DeRoy around like little Mr. Tiny Slut, like little Mr. Good Sport. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not doing that. I just won't watch your videos. Okay? I did watch Winston in his scissor hands last night, and I had to make a video about it, and this is why I need to stop, because he, again, you think you know, but you don't know. Okay? And if you knew, you wouldn't be an atheist. But you're an atheist because you don't know. You're trying to rationalize and pretend you know. That way you don't have to uh, give an account of yourself. You don't have to, look in the mirror. You don't have to change. Because you can just keep making fun of those who would dare to correct you and tell you the truth. See? But again, it's not my problem. Not my problem. I'm just a messenger, and just like that. Just like that old rap song, which I don't agree with, but there it goes. You know, dust off my shoulder. I don't care. If you think it's all fun and games and trying to make a video about every little wrong syllable that comes out of somebody's mouth, or because they make a mean face when they're preaching, or whatever, hey, you do you, I'm gonna do me. I'm trying to, yeah, I say a lot of things sometimes and I get too emotional, that's fine, but I'm really, 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 really about one thing. Okay? I'm really, really about one thing. It's just one. It's not one thing plus all that other stuff. No, it's one thing. I'm really about one thing. And that's why my channel, my new one's called the Area of One, because I'm about one thing. And that is bringing, more people into the kingdom, adding to the family of God. That's what I'm about. Okay? If I'm not qualified to do that, I tried. If I'm not qualified to do that, I tried. So thank you for watching. I am DeRoy Cruz. I am your life applications officer. You've given me no choice but to be so. Okay? And I will talk to you soon with more. God bless.